Hi, good afternoon, Alejandro. First of all, my name is Alex. Thank you for replying to my message. And I know you asked how much, right? But in order for me to give you a price, there's a lot of details I need to, get from you. And first of all, I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you a few tips on what would you need if you want to have a website and start showing up online and getting clients. Because if you're tired of posting on social media, then yes, definitely this is a good option for you. I mean, if you're tired of trying to find clients, post after post, replying to posts on groups, then yeah, this is a really good option for you. That being said, I didn't find any website on you, anything like that. And I know that you serve Polk County. I'm not sure if the whole county or because I know in that area in Florida, there's a lot of traffic. I used to live in Miami when I was a teenager, but anyway, I'm aware of the traffic, and even though the distance is not, that much, it can take up to 40 minutes to for like a 25-mile radius, something like that. So if I go to Google and type electrician Polk County, the first thing I see here, this is sponsored by Google. This is the same thing as Google Ads, with the difference that in here, if you want to show up in there, they're going to ask you for your bunch of information like licenses, insurance, that kind of thing, because they want to make sure that you're the real deal. In comparison to Google Ads, I don't know if you've run Google Ads before, but in comparison to that, Google Ads is only asking for a couple things. You're verified, and that's it. If you've never done any of those, I never recommend that unless you're really desperate. If that makes sense, because there's a lot of money that's going to be invested on your end, and probably you won't see the results that you're hoping. Even though they'll tell you, they'll show you, oh, you're going to get this X amount of dozens of clients just by running Google Ads. It's not like that. Anyway, Google guaranteed that's the first part. The second part, this Google Maps. If you have a Google business profile, you can definitely be here in this area. What do you need to do? Even though the profile is free to create, to register and such, you need to have relevant content, images, and reply to reviews. Reviews are really important. I'll talk about content in a few seconds, but if you get reviews, reply to those reviews. Those are really important. Like I said, I didn't find a profile for you with your name, so I have to skip that part. Then moving on the organic result, we have number one with this guys Grand Slam Electrical. Then we got number two Yelp, the ranking, yeah. And number three, we got this Top Flight Electric. For some reason, they're trying to rank their contact page. Kind of weird. But we'll see that, I'm going to show you the trends also, how many people are looking for these specific electrician services in that area. In number 1, 2, 3, 4, we got this Lemon Electric, right? So just for you to know, 70% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top 3 here and the top 3 here. That means that less than 30% will actually scroll all the way to the end of the page or actually go to the second or third page. So that means that all the fun stuff happens here, right? Let's see which one first. I have to pull out here. Okay, Luma Electric. Let's see why these guys are ranking number 1. I have to pull out different pages because I didn't see too much of a trend for volume search for specific searches for electrician in Polk County, for example. But the first thing I have to, tell you here is that if you want to have a website, don't get me wrong, anybody can have a website for $0. Wix, I think, has a free plan or whatever. Even the $30 plan or whatever is not that bad. But what most people tend to underestimate or ignore, even web developers, is that if you want to show up on Google, you need to have relevant content. And when I say content, I'm talking about all these text readable that you would have in your website, right? Why is this important? Because when Google analyzes, they read through all of this, all that is text, right? And if it doesn't make sense on their end, you're never going to be showing up on Google, right? So, and it's not that they have an actual human being, that will be great. They have this software going on, and like I said, if it doesn't make sense on their end, you don't have a chance. And you stuff in here keywords that people are looking for. For example, electrician, Polk County, Hillsborough County, all this, and then you added, let's see, nothing here. Let's see, professional electrician. So you add electrician here, and then you kind of add all this content. They're not really good. They're not really doing a good job here, but they're getting results. If we look at the numbers, I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from any website based on Google criteria. So these guys are being found for 13 keywords, and they have around 76 backlinks. I'll talk about backlinks. Backlinks are other sites or other websites that are mentioning your name, your business name, or your website, and this will give you the power so you can be found on Google. It's like a popularity contest. I always say this: the more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same thing happens here with backlinks. Okay, so let's see what kind of keywords they're being found for really quick based on the content and the credibility that supports, their image in the eyes of Google. So electrician Lakeland. So Lakeland, I don't know if that's too far from you again, but there's 150 search amount. That means that roughly 150 people search this every month. If you were to be running Google Ads, it will cost you the minimum average, $10.44 every click. And because these guys are ranking number 6, they're getting 10 visits. If you ask me, those are 10 chances they get to have a client that is looking for electrician with this term in Lakeland. Okay, there's a variation, Lakeland electrician, 60 searches a month because they're ranking again, same position, not even the top 3. They get another 5. Electrician Lakeland, 50 searches a month. And again, I'm not sure if you cover Lakeland, but it's good to know these trends because this 50 searches a month because they're ranking number 6, they get another 4. $13 a click, the minimum average. Wow, that's kind of high. Electrician Lakeland, Florida, 30 searches a month because they're ranking number 5, and they get another 3 visits. Well, they're getting people that are actually looking for those services, right? That could be you. Let's see the other website, Grand Slam Electrical. Now, this is a specific case that you can see here. They don't have that much content. Well, a little bit here, there and there. It looks nice. And if we look at the numbers, like I said, a website can look nice and everything, but if it doesn't have the visibility online, it's like having a business card in your wallet that you never get to, take it out or show up. These guys are only being found for one keyword, and this is a specific case of a keyword that is not that popular, or it's not that too much of a trend. This Polk County electrician. So these guys are ranking for that. You can see here, electrician service in Polk County, but that's not giving them any, probably no clients. Who knows? But we don't see those numbers, so that means that very, very little. Okay. Another example, these guys, Top Flight Electric, we saw them here. Where were they? There you go. This one's over here. You can see these guys. You can see these guys actually know what value of content is. I think they're based on Winter Haven, Florida. Again, I'm not sure if that's an area that you cover, but what they do, stuff a keyword here and then add content, keep adding images. They have not really just inner links there. They have content here, content. Well, they have pretty much a lot of content. See, they have content. Even though the people that actually leads, they're not going to be reading all this. Probably not even less than 1%. Everything is here. How you engage with your visitors. If you don't engage with your visitors within 2 seconds, you lost them. So that's also good to know. So they have here now hiring, which is kind of weird having on the homepage. But book now, call right away. If you look at the numbers. See right here, they're being found for 102 keywords, and they have over 822 backlinks. If you look at the keywords, this is interesting. Electrician, Winter Haven, 50 search amount because they're ranking number 5. They're getting 6 visits. Again, it's based on the location most likely. You can see here, for example, I don't know if Claremont will be, again, So good to know, but I think it might be too far from you based on traffic, at least 40 searches a month, because the ranking not even. But again, there's people searching for that. Electrician Davenport, again, I'm not sure if you go that way or that far. I'm not sure. 30 searches a month. This guy's not even ranking there. We can see, depending on the areas that you want to cover, or your radius. It's good to know that there's people searching for these services, so we can actually have a good game plan for you to start ranking for this if you decide to have a website. But at least have this information. I know I cover a little bit more than that I would want to just 1, 2, 3 examples. Like I said, if you're tired, and if you want to position your name, your brand right here on the competition, and not only on Polk County, who knows? I mean, probably you do all the South Florida, South Orlando. I don't know. Your website has to have content, have to understand keywords. What are people actually searching for? Make sure you have a Google Business Profile, because that's going to help you a lot. If you start getting clients, make sure they leave a review, reply to the reviews, because Google loves to see the interaction. Like I said, Google loves certain things that people tend to not pay attention. So yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time. Like I said, I hope you find this information useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. But other than that, thank you for watching.